Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guest, and hello teacher. Mary was working out of the Storyteller's Manual, project number 2, which in my opinion is one of the most entertaining speeches to do. It's one of the most simplest, besides the icebreaker, because all you're doing is telling a story about some personal event. And all of us have personal events that we can share stories with or about. So, like I said, this is a good story, good speech to use. Mary's speech, seek and you shall find. One of the things I like about Mary, besides I really love hearing a good story, I also love to hear stories that Mary tells. I remember the story Mary mentioned about the towels, how she has to fold the towels. I remember other stories too, and I always find them entertaining. One thing I like about Mary, I think her strong point is that she always uses proper pace, tempo, and pauses to build up the story. And she did the same here today. Mary didn't get flustered when she had a little bit of technical difficulties at the end. At the beginning of the speech, she went right into it. I was concerned at first because one of the objectives of this speech is not to use notes, And I saw notes, I was worrying that Mary might not meet the objectives. But then I understand why she would use the notes because of that poem. I wouldn't expect her to remember everything about the poem. One of the things they talk about, one of the objectives in this speech is to build the story by using dialogue. There was a little bit of dialogue in the story, but most of it was Mary's poem. I think if Mary would have added some dialogue between her and Bob, that would have added the value of the speech and made the speech a little bit more entertaining. I could just picture, as I'm sure we all could, how Bob would be getting so frustrated that he couldn't figure out where this gift was, especially when he couldn't even figure out who CS was, and CS was a friend of his. But he was so dumbfounded, he was so frustrated not being able to find a gift. And so I think if they would have used some dialogue, that would have helped. I'm surprised he knew what tutor was. I would have never known what tutor was. Another gift I have is in the beginning, I think Mary used some of the time for her speech to tell us a little bit about what she was going to tell us. I think that time would have been better spent, Mary, if you would have included that in the introduction for the Toastmaster to tell us. This way you can get right into the story. But as always, as I mentioned earlier, I enjoy listening to a good story, especially when Mary tells it. That's a strong point of hers, and I'm looking forward to more speeches. Thank you, Mary.